Absolutely. When you all say that you can only have a finite number of cultivators and a finite number of processors and a finite number of dispensary owners, right? You can have as many cultivators as you want, and you can have as many processors as you want. But if you don't have a place to sell it, which is the dispensary, that's the shelf space. So you could be a processor, but if you can't get the product, the biomass to make the product, you don't have a product to put on the shelf. So if you don't have enough, if you can't get in to grow the product, then you can't get in to make the product. And then that means there's no room for you. So if there's no license that are available, there's no way for you to get in. So the only way that you can get in is to go through hemp. But the hemp products would make sense to me is to say, well, let's use this as lower dosage where now you actually can market a product. Now you can actually advertise a product. Now you can have let's say a music fest with hemp products to say, oh, this sells, oh, this sells, this sells. You can do product research and management by giving them an opportunity and say, now this actually works for this disorder. This works for this. Now you can take it up a grade. It's almost like if you would say, hemp is the version of aspirin at 200 milligrams, 400 milligrams, but ibuprofen is the dispensary level. Or you say hemp is the cooler and dispensary is the Hennessy. So they can work together without competing, but it's just a greed of, we want your money too, because we see people wanting you, but everybody doesn't want to get high. Some people just want to get healthy. Because when we say we want that travel and tourism, why do you want to get healthy? Because we want to go to the concerts. We want to go skydiving or fishing or whatever it is people do when they're not throwing up or sick or hurt or in pain. We want to live. We want to have a life. We want to be able to go enjoy things that you can't do when you are sick, when you are bleeding to death on a couch.
Seeing no other questions, thank you so much for your testimony and for being here today.
Thank you.
Kinsey Cherry, please.
Good morning, members of the committee. My name is Kenzie Cherry, and I've worked in Ohio's cannabis industry for over 4 years now. I travel all over the state and have had the privilege of meeting hundreds of patients and consumers. I've heard firsthand